On the way in. Let a few people get in here first. Good morning to everybody joining, man. What's up, man? What's going on, brody? How you doing? I'm on my way into work, so I figured I'd just, instead of just dropping a video, I said, I'm trying to live thing. Yo, Lamont, what's going on, man? What's going on? That's what I'm listening to. What's up, Tyrone? Tyrone, what's going on, good man? Yeah, man, I'm listening to like, kind of like some lo-fi jazz vibes right now. Chat box is in here early, cool. And I'll leave this video up. So, I kind of took this week off. I haven't gone hard with the content. I'm coming right back next week with my DB rankings, with my corner rankings. I was gonna do them with Sky, but he's doing something with Jeff Kavanaugh, so I'm gonna just go ahead and rock. It's cool seeing a lot of people, man, are starting to come. Joe, and that's my dog, man. Joe is really my dog. A lot of people are starting to come to the party of a few guys that I've kind of like really been high on. So that's cool, man, seeing how it's all playing out in the draft community, which is good. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I just want this team to get the right pieces in it. You know, it has nothing to do with who knew first or whatever. I literally, we gotta listen. We gotta draft with a plan. We gotta draft with a plan. We cannot come in this thing and think that we're good here. Man, look, draft accordingly. That's all I'm gonna say. Draft accordingly. It just bugs me out because I don't think that people really like. I'll give y'all a tease. My corner one isn't Farley, or I won't tease y'all too much, but I just say it's gonna be interesting. I say that when it comes to the corners. And so when I do that list, I think y'all will like that. The Super Bowl. Let's talk about the Super Bowl for a second. I think the Super Bowl was a great indication of two things when it comes to the draft. Linebacker speed on defense. Like, is this team's speed adequate? You looked at Devin White, you saw how he played, you saw how he moved, you saw the plays that he made. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I know, hey, it's snowing out here, James. It's snowing, bro. Like, I can see the snow. I was too late yesterday. I should have got it off my back window, but I'm on the way to work. I just dropped my son. Devin White, you saw the team speed that he played with, right? But, what's up, Jess? How are you, my dear? You saw the team speed that he played with, that Tampa Bay played with, right? But I would say the biggest takeaway for me on Tampa's run was Tristan Wirfs, man. Like, and I know it's a criminal shame how even in the league, how under just talked about and underappreciated that these tackles that are really good get just forgotten about. But if you telling me, what's up, everybody? But if you're telling me that I'm gonna draft a rookie in Tristan Wirfs, and in his playoff run, he's gonna stone Chase Young. He's gonna stone what's my guy from the Saints? Cam Jordan. He's gonna stone the Smith brothers. Like, and then he's gonna keep Tom Brady clean against Frank Clark for the most part. Man, You know what I mean? Like PFF had him the highest rated rookie in the Super Bowl ever. And when we talk about draft, y'all, this is what I mean by, okay, let's look around the league and say, if you're drafting 10, and I'll get to the DAK and all this stuff because I know that's going to be a hot topic. But if you're drafting 10, you can't be scared to say, I know we want defense. Like, I get that we want defense. I get it. Like, our defense was horrific. But if you have a tackle that you've graded and you think can be really good, then you draft him. Straight up. If you have a tackle that you've graded and you think can be really good, then you draft him. You know, and don't try to get a swing guy, because that's how you end up drafting Chaz Green in the third round. You know, if you've graded Rashawn Slater as being this year's Tristan Wirfs, because both Big Ten linemen both play extremely physical. If you've graded him out like that, then you draft him. You draft him, and you let free agency take care of your defense. You let some of those things kind of fall where they may, but the left tackle, you're not getting for the price for what you got. You're not getting a left tackle that you want in free agency. You know, it's just not gonna happen. So you draft Rashawn Slater and you let the chips fall where they may. Let's talk about this quarterback situation. I would not be surprised sitting here on, what's today's date? That's why you got to let this process play out. What's today's date, y'all? Somebody in chat box, what's the date, y'all? What's today's date? Comment section, y'all let me know. I think it's the 11th. I would love to pay DAK. The problem is that it's clear that this front office and DAK and DAK's agent, thank you, Elijah. It's clear that this front office, DAK and his agent, aren't on the same page for whatever reason. And it sucks. It sucks to the fans. It sucks to, you know, those, because I think that, hell, I'm drafting Rashawn Slater for DAK. Like, so for those, like, the reason why I've been Rashawn Slater because of a DAK. But I think what's happening now is both sides are at such a disconnect when it comes to the money. I think there's a true disconnect, and if he plays on a franchise tag or the team front, whatever happens franchise-wise, you're not going to get Prescott back. You're not, because you're now saying, I don't believe in it. I'm going to give you this amount of money, but I'm not going to secure you long term. What's going on, everybody? Those of y'all who are just joining, I just want to do something impromptu on my way to work, and I just want to go live with it, and I'll leave it up. So that's basically what the organization, like, it bugs me when people, like, they get mad at me because I say, you know, I'll be the one to say, this is what the org is telling you. Your org is telling you whatever DAK wants, I don't want to pay. It's not me saying it. It's the guys that make the deal. And it's to the point now where they're not even talking, they're not even discussing. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? It's going to be training camp. It's going to be, you know, this is going to filter and linger for Lord knows how long. That's what's going to happen. And it's going to be the same old distraction, the same old, and then before you know it, there we go. I mean, it'll be, and I don't want it to end up being a Kirk Cousins situation. I don't want it to be a Kirk Cousins situation. I don't. You have enough. I agree, Jess. That's what I'm hoping. You have enough to win with that. You do. You really, really do. Like, as good as Tom Brady is the best to ever do it, no question. But he came he went to Tampa Bay because first of all, the offensive line was really good, and they put pieces around him on that offensive line. Second of all, any quarterback, like when you looked at Patrick Mahomes, that's a $400 million man. With his tackles out and his offensive line not playing well, yeah, he made some spectacular plays happen. You know what I'm saying? Like he did. And he's going to be a great quarterback for a long time. But it's not the same. So you better get, I don't care if it's DAK, I don't care who it is, you better find a way to protect your quarterback. I'm going to tell you that. You better put pieces around him that are going to do their job. And I think, so the thing is, I think that DAK has the leadership qualities that, you know, he has the leadership qualities of a Tom Brady. He just doesn't have the team and the infrastructure that the Patriots and the Tom Brady has had. Let's talk about Trey Lance for a second. Yes, Cowboys fans, I know we don't want to talk about drafting a quarterback, but it's a conversation that it may be foreign right now, but if we start getting to the draft and there's nothing done with Prescott, don't be surprised if Dallas turns in a card. If you're at 10 and they find a way to draft a Trey Lance, and he's the person he's that one player to me, out of all these guys, I feel like he has the best leadership qualities. Just like doing a lot of research on the player and, you know, like really researching Trey Lance, he is a natural born leader from the way he talks, the way he plays, the way he gives his body up. Man, he's not just a runner. You know what I'm saying? He really protects the ball. I think he had like 4 picks. Like, it was something crazy. He didn't play last year, but when he played, he was so. Nobody on this chat wants to talk about Dallas even entertaining drafting a quarterback, and I get it. I get it 100%. But I'm not saying keep your mind open to it, but these negotiations and there being movement, not movement, all these little goofy tactics, DAK following the Redskins, and I'm not saying that's a big deal. Like, that could have been a mistake. Who knows, bro? Like, there's people on the internet who live and thrive off of, you know, drama when it comes to that type of stuff. So I get that part of it, but I just don't want it to get goofy. I don't want it to get shady. I don't want it to get goofy. I thought Emmitt Smith's comments were interesting, to say the least. Somebody who's close to the franchise, close to the Joneses, definitely one of the Joneses guys. I thought that his comments were interesting on the Prescott situation. Like I said, I think you have enough with this team, especially offensively. You get that left tackle situated. If it's not going to be Tyron, I think you have enough to win with that. Easy. Does the front office, and what do they want to pay? Is a guy like Trey Lance in the fold at 10? Because it's a guy like Mac Jones in the fold. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Mac Jones is really growing. You know, some of these other quarterbacks are in this draft. But Mac Jones, he can play. Like, I like what I see with him. Ball comes out, timing. People are going to come back and say, well, he's an Alabama quarterback. I get it. But you still have to take every situation for as it is, I feel like. So, how y'all doing this morning, man? Other than that, I know when we start talking DAK, I don't want to be that guy. To kind of be the, you know. Yeah, I agree. I like that, man. Draft time, right? Yeah, Cowboys fans, I agree right there. That's just kind of accept the fact that that is in play. Not saying it's going to happen, but me, you know, I made my bones on this YouTube channel as being a draft guy. As much as we want to draft corner, like everybody's, and I'm coming out with my corner rankings, so I'm pretty sure that'll shake up the world. As much as we want to draft this, that, and the third, because our defense wasn't good. You had 10 picks in this draft. Figure it out. But I'll tell you this, don't for 1 second think that quarterback is off the table. Do not for 1 second think that quarterback is off the table. Now, you know what, draft time, you're right. I agree. Unless they fall in love with the Zach Wilson and try to push up, I don't think Lance will get past the Panthers either. Because the thing that I think that people know about Trey Lance is that he was at a really good program in North Dakota State. Those guys are really coached up well. They had a guy in Jabril Cox who went to the SEC and, you know, he was fine. He transferred to LSU after playing at North Dakota State. So it's one of them things that I definitely feel like North Dakota State players, they come in ready. It may not be, you know, a big name, an SEC name, but they come in ready. Like, even people give Carson Wentz a hard time. Carson Wentz came in the league ready to go. I think that Philly and Doug Peterson kind of wore Carson Wentz out. Philly fans wear me out, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? Philly fans wear me out, so I'm pretty sure they can wear their starting quarterback out. Quarterback is not off the table. Stop it. Just being real. We're talking facts. We're talking this regime, okay? Got to keep in mind, too, if they are truthfully married to Mike McCarthy, think about this. Did Mike may want to draft his guy? Think about that. I know that. Think about that, though, okay? So, y'all have a great morning. I'm gonna ride off into the sunset. Yeah, well, really not no sun, because guess what? It's gray. I hate these gray days, man. These February days. This one I'm listening to a little. It's kind of like boom bap, a little jazz, vibration. Y'all have a great morning, man. I'm gonna jump back on the live, man. I love how active y'all are on this live tonight. I mean, excuse me, tonight, this morning. Y'all with me 8 in the morning. I love how active y'all are, man. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Quarterback is never off the table. Don't think that, y'all. We're gonna draft. We're gonna knock it out the park, though. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.